Namaste, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. My beautiful creatures doing this beautiful morning. Today is January 7th, 2021. This is your daily affirmation meditation and chakra video. And of course, your little mini tarot at the end. As always, guys, follow your own intuition in any situation. Take what resonates with you and let go of what does not. Okay? This is for your entertainment only. So, today is January 7th, 2021, but whenever you're drawn to see this video, it's meant for you. Alright, so what is today's chakra wisdom cards for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. The third chakra, your solar plexus. Let me show you which one that is. This is this one right here. Okay, guys, it's the yellow chakra. Alright, let's read. Freedom of choice. That's a good card. I have the freedom to choose, so I choose wisely because my decisions have a great impact on how I see myself and how I feel about myself. I own, accept, and express my feelings unreservedly and do not try to escape them with my own mind games. I have free will to choose how I respond to any situation. I choose to respond with wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Okay? So, your third chakra, your solar plexus chakra, okay? It's all about your inner peace, your personal power, your confidence, your self-worth, okay? Trusting and accepting other people and their feelings too, okay, guys? So this is kind of more like your self-worth, your confidence, pretty much. Like how you see yourself. It also regulates parts of your bodies also, guys. So I'm going to let y'all know. Remember, these are not doctor advice. It just tells you what parts of your bodies it might be pinpointing to. Okay? It's your pancreas, your stomach, your liver, gallbladder, your small intestine, the spleen, abdomen, your sternum, your back, from the 12th thoracic vertebra to the first lumbar. That's the bottom part of your back, the lumbar section. Okay? So, yeah, it has like that whole middle part of your body covered. Okay? Which, you know, sometimes when we tell you to check these chakras, you know, it might help to focus on those parts of your body, areas too. All right? But yeah, freedom of choice, being able to make your own decisions, your own choices in life. You know, because that's what brings peace when you're following your own divine path. You know, this stuff that brings your own inner peace. Okay, guys? And for a lot of y'all, it's about your, you know, your self-worth, your confidence, the way you approach people, the way people see you, perceive you. You know, because what you embody is how people will accept you. In other words, is the more positive and strong you are within yourself, the more positive and strong people will respect you and, you know, accept you in that position because you're putting yourself in that position. You know, you know your self-worth. Okay? So let's get a meditation and affirmation card for my guys for the collective for January 7, 2021. Thank you. Quotes to meditate on. I don't know if it's clear now. Alright. Let those who have done good repeat it over and over. Set your mind on it, for happiness is the accumulation of good. You do good, you receive good. In other words, your integrity. Okay? That's a quote by Buddha. Alright, guys? It's all about your integrity. You know, you don't have to be seen to do things right in your life. Or, you know, you don't need nobody else's validation either for you to do things in your life right neither. But your solar plexus here is have your own freedom of choice. Find your own strength, your own confidence. your own free will, being your own person, being in your own power. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what anybody else done. That's their life. Worry about what you're doing. What are you doing to bring out the best in you on a daily? What are you doing to bring positiveness into your life and inner peace and wisdom? What are you doing when you're dealing with other people out here? Because it's not about them. I keep telling people, it's not about them. It's about you and how you live. We can't compare ourselves. We can't judge other people or their characters or stuff like that. If we haven't checked our own. I feel like a lot of people worry about what other people's are doing or how they handle things, or whether or not other people are going to be happy, whether or not other people are going to approve. Who cares? That's their journey. Whether or not your journey crosses theirs, it's still their journey, how they feel, no matter what. I remember this lady that I met years ago. She used to always say, people's opinions about you, it's none of your business. The same way your opinion about people is not their business. You see, everybody has opinions. You see, it's not our business to care what they think, unless it's something really serious. Of course, your partner or your children. But, when it comes to the outside world, the exterior world, it's like everybody's going to have something to say. Everybody is going to have a different emotion, feeling, attitude towards that day. It's how we handle our day that differentiates us from the mass. Yeah, it's a cold day. It's a cold day, let's say. All right? Anybody in the northern hemisphere right now? We in the winter time? Okay, it's a cold day. Okay, it's cold. Now, 4 of us can walk outside. One with a jacket, one with a sweater, one with a coat, and one with nothing on. It all is how you perceive your journey. Of course, obviously, the one with the coat is going to be a whole lot warmer than anybody else in that crew, because they were thinking about their own journey, how they feel, if they're going to be cold. But who knows? Maybe the person in the jacket or the sweater don't feel as cold. You know what I mean? That's their journey. And you looking at them in their sweater like, oh, they're crazy, it's cold. It's not your business. That's their journey. They might not be as cold as you think they are. But everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a journey. And I keep telling people about this, because once people realize that even though we are a collective, we are the all, we still have our own individual sparks in this world that helps us shine through our journey. And sometimes our sparks can light other sparks, So it's about choosing and doing things, in your life to satisfy you, your integrity, your happiness, like I said, your inner peace, your confidence. All that stuff comes from your solar plexus. All right? You should be able to be understanding, okay? Be able to be acceptive of how other people are, like accept how other people are, their feelings, how they express, stuff like that. Because once again, like I said, we are all in an individual journey, but we are all part of the same journey. We are the all. Okay? Regardless of who's done what, just like your meditation. Let those who have done good repeat it over and over. Set your mind on it. Set happiness to accumulate. Happiness comes from doing good deeds. And it's true, because it's going to make you feel good. But it all is on your discretion too. What makes you feel good? Like same thing with the cold and the people going outside in jackets, sweaters, and coats. It's on their discretion if that's how cold they feel or how they want, because that's their journey. And we all might be walking outside in that 20-degree weather, but guess what? Because we're all walking in the all. We all are in the 20-degree weather over here. 30 degrees or whatever it is. We all in that journey, but we all walk that journey differently. One of us with a coat, one of us with a sweater, one of us with nothing on, one of us just hops in our car got heater in it, but we all still in the awe of the overall, in the bigger picture, we all are in that energy, but we all take that energy and we perceive it differently. Okay? Stay confident. Be wise. Focus on things that bring you your inner peace and your self-worth too. All right? Value who you are. That way, when you learn how to value you, people will learn how to value you too. Respect who you are. You respect yourself, people will learn to respect you too. Pretty much. All right, let's jump into this mini reading for the collective. January 7, 2021. Spirit guides and angels, please give us honest messages for the collective at this time. King of Cups. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That is somebody that's very mature, mastered their emotions. Okay, regardless of what's going on around them. Once again, it does bring me back to your meditation and your chakra card, because this is a perfect example of somebody being in the awe, and regardless of what's going around them, they're not moved or shifted, or their emotions are not moved by other people's journeys. Like there's a boat traveling behind them, there's a killer whale jumping in the waves out here, like he's sitting in his little platform and he's not budging because of what's going on behind him. He's not moving at all because he's being mature about how he feels. He's very mature about where he stands. He thinks very positive. He's very this is a king, so this is somebody that's very that's mastered their emotions when they're around chaos, or when they're around emotional events, where they're around other people that can be very emotional. This is somebody that's very sensitive, but is controlled in a controlled emotional way. This is somebody that has mastered how to use their heart chakra. This is somebody that's mastered how to love themselves. Okay, guys? So this is a beautiful card to start off for the collective, because that's how we all should be. We should all sit like the King of Cups and not let nothing falter us or change how we feel or take us away from our journey. You know what I mean? Because everybody, like I said, everybody's going through their own journey. I know I repeat that a lot, but it's the truth. It's a fact. It's like I'm tired of hearing people comparing themselves to other people. Well, that's not your journey. Their journey took a different toll than yours. I don't care if y'all started at the same like a race in the same starting line. He ran a little quicker. Okay. Be confident in the way you run. Be confident that when you get to your goal, when you get to your finish line, you'll be accomplished too. What else is going on here for my collective for January 7th, 2021? 4 Swords, talking about taking time to meditate. There you go. I gave you a perfect meditation quote. It's about taking time to rest. Maybe taking a break from different things. Maybe taking a break. Some of y'all could be taking a break or, space in a relationship or in love right now. Maybe you need to think about things, go over a few things in your mind. All right. The 4 Swords is about, being able to relax and trust, the environment you're in. Like this is somebody that could relax and take a nap if they want, but trusting their surroundings, trusting themselves that everything's going to be okay, especially with this King of Cups. All right, this is somebody taking time for themselves to nurture themselves. Okay. The Chariot. I did tell you that King of Cups is water, so some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. All right, but this is about taking control. This is taking control of your divine path, of your relationships, of being guided, taking the reins on your life, and guiding yourself. Like the Chariot is about victory, but it's about movement forward. Okay, it's about finding balance in different polarities of situations where you can be in the middle being able to tame both sides of that situation and control it in order to make it work together so you can continue forward in your journey. All right. So some of y'all could be definitely trying to figure out what's next in your path or how to go forward in your path. Some of y'all could be feeling a little not as confident as you usually are. This is why you got your solar plexus chakra, and this is why the King of Cups there. Because the King of Cups, like I said, is a very mature person, but this person right here knows how to handle their emotions during situations around other people's drama, problems, or whatnot in a relationship. Okay, let's see what else we get here for the collective, January 7th, 2021. Well, that flew. We got the moon. Yeah, that's all right. Today is gonna be a very emotional day for some of y'all. Very emotional day. All right. Some of y'all could not be really like honest about your emotions or how you feel right now. All right, and I feel like you need to be honest with yourself about your emotion, about how you feel about a certain relationship you could possibly be in. I feel like you need to take a break, step back, withdraw yourself a little right now, because your emotions are just haywired and you have to be controlled. Okay, the moon talks about sadness, depression also. It talks about ups and downs. I feel like you're going through an up and down type of, and you got to take control. I feel like a lot of us, all of us, we all got to take control of our emotions. All right, this is the Chariot, but the Chariot is a water sign. So we have to control our emotions, whether we're in a relationship, whether we trying to figure out what path to take. All right, it's about control. Okay, it's about balancing the opposite polarities of our lives. It's about finding balance in order to move forward, because we can't move forward when we're in chaos. It's hard. Like, we're just not emotionally clear, and you need to be level-headed like the Four Swords, and think things through before we make decisions. And a lot of y'all are not following your within self, like your intuition in making decisions. You're not following how you feel. Okay, and it's so important that we stay confident, because it's like, this is our willpower. This is your personal power. You need to take control of how you feel. You need to take control of your own emotions and being able to express them or deal with them in a more mature level. Okay, for some of y'all, there's a lot of things going on in your life right now, and it's been hard for you to trust, but you need to take control of your emotions. You're kind of like, your emotions are everywhere, and it can put you in a point where you can be very overwhelmed. You know what I mean? And, it can bring you into a space where it can be dark. Okay. And I mean, for some of y'all, maybe y'all need to take this walk in the darkness to get to your light, but, or, in order to figure out how you truly feel within. But I feel like a lot of y'all need to take control of whether it's a relationship in love or how you feel, how you deal with things. You need to take a step back, take a break. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to take a break. I feel like you need to take an emotional break so you can control your emotions. Whether I would say this has anything to do with money, but I don't see money here. I do see a lot of this is more about relationships. For some of you, you could be feeling down under the weather too. Probably getting sick. Some of y'all could be feeling sick, you know what I mean? Maybe your stomach hurts lately, or your back been hurting lately, and you really need to take some time out for yourself. I feel like somebody could possibly be overworked at this point. So it's not talking more about your finances, but about your physical and emotional health right now. Okay? That's what we're focused on this beautiful day 7, because 7s are about your spirituality, about you. Okay? And that's the energy we're in today. I absolutely agree with these messages. Yeah, you're overdoing something, whether it's you're over emotional, you're overworked. Okay, you're overworked, you're over emotional. You need to take a break. I'm serious. For a lot of y'all need to just take a break, get your bearings back together so y'all can move forward. That Capricorn energy, maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, but that Capricorn energy is about overdoing something. You could be overly emotional, okay? That's toxic. And then, or you can be working too hard, which is also toxic because your body's getting drained. This can cause sickness, guys. You really need to take a break, whether it's in your emotions, because being too emotional can get you very sick too. People don't realize that. You can get emotionally sick and you can get physically sick. So you need to start taking care of yourself. Yeah, release the burdens that you've been holding on to because they're weighing you down. If it's a relationship, you need to take a break or a step back from this relationship so that way you can evaluate how you feel, because things are becoming a little toxic here, or your emotions are a little too crazy right now, and that can be toxic. For others of you, if this is work, you're overworked. You're beating yourself down to the pulp, and you're not gonna have enough energy to go to work the next day if you don't take a break and sit your hiney down for a few hours or lay down and relax, because this can be somebody that's very overworked. The Capricorn energy is about working excessively too. A lot of people swear it's about toxic relationships or things like that. That's not the only thing the Capricorn energy brings. That devil brings a whole lot. It's not about bad things. It's about just overdoing things. That's what it's about. You're bringing yourself a lot of burdens, whether it's emotionally or physically at work or emotionally in a relationship. It's too much. It's a lot of burdens here, and it's going to cause you to get sick. Some of y'all don't realize that doing something too much can cause you to get sick. It can lower your immune system. It can lower even your mentality. Like, some people need to, protect yourself mentally, because you could be draining yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically at this time because you're overdoing something too much. You're doing too many stuff that are causing you to break down emotionally, mentally, and physically. And I feel like a lot of y'all, whoever this resonates with, just take a break. You need to take a step back, so you can take control of what's going on in your life. You really need to take a step back. I beg that you see this with clarity in this reading today, because this can be detrimental in the future. This can cause a lot of different health, emotional, and physical, how you call it, illnesses, because you're overdoing it, and you need to take time for yourself. All right. Let me get one more card so we can end this reading. We got the Queen of Swords here. So for those of you, this is about using your discernment. Okay, being strong-willed is about, if being truthful with yourself about what you need to do. Okay, she's holding the sword, so this is somebody that don't emotionally let people mess with them. Okay, she's very determined. Okay, not messing with them, but this is like somebody who uses a lot of discernment to make choices, whether it's work or relationship or health-wise. They're using their discernment. They're like, okay, I'm gonna do this much, but once I feel like they have boundaries, that's what I feel like. This person has boundaries. This is the type of energy you want to be in today. You want to be able to receive. You want to be lovable. You want that, but you also want to have boundaries. So if you're too tired, you need to call it quits from work a little bit early. If you're emotionally drained, you need to walk away and take some time to think about things. If you're physically tired, you need to take rest, take a nap. But it's about using your discernment throughout your day today and knowing when to quit and not overdo something. Okay, knowing how to let go certain areas and take up that problem or journey, whatever it is that you was doing up the next day. Being able to let go for a little bit and move into a different mind space, so that way you can feel better or more controlled or more emotional. Okay, guys, this is very important, because this Queen of Swords is somebody this is a very smart, logical person. This is somebody that is going to take care of themselves, that is going to protect themselves. And this is how we got to be today. Protect ourselves emotionally, physically, and mentally from things that drained us, overwhelm us, physically are starting to, break us down and hurt us. Okay, guys? So I'm going to leave it like that. A lot of y'all need to take control of your emotions, your mind, and your body. If you're overworked, if you're overstressed, or if you're overly emotion, you need to take on the mentality of trying to ground yourself and take control like the chariot, so that way you can move forward in your journey throughout the day, basically, without having to cause any effects or any further damages or emotional damages or mental damages in your life. You need to learn how to take breaks. You need to like let go of certain things, certain burdens, and be able to just focus on one thing at a time, or you know, deal with things level-headedly, okay? Because that's a level-headed person. All right, I love you guys. I hope this message resonates with all of y'all. As always, follow your own intuition. I'm gonna start letting y'all know, hey, like, share my videos, okay? And if you want to donate to my channel, you can. There's always there's a donation button in the bottom, in the description. So y'all can always communicate with me. But y'all can definitely leave comments if this resonates with y'all. All right, guys? I love you guys. Namaste. Goodbye.